Hey YouTube, son of Asim. The other day I watched a video by a guy named Vintage Warfare. He's pretty fucking cool. You should go watch him. And he was talking about Gen Z getting the milsurp, military surplus. Back in the day, like early 2000s, late 90s, Eastern Bloc fail, and you get just about any type of like Soviet or Eastern Common Bloc rifle. Fucking Mosin and guns were like $90. SKSs were like the most pristine versions were $300. Nowadays, it seems like you can't find a shitty Norinco piece of shit that's been beat and bubbled all the fuck without $500. That's mostly on Gunbroker. Gunbroker's unrealistic on gun prices. Don't use Gunbroker as a measure of how to sell your rifle. But, more or less, good deals still exist, and I'm going to prove to you why good deals still exist. Particularly for where I'm from. I'm from the Ozark Mountains, pretty rural area. In general, yes, I do know people, but some of these guns came from people that I'm less associative with, or I bought from a pawn shop. Another one came from family, which is what Vintage Warfare was saying when you go through family, local pawn shops, friends, These deals still exist. You have to go out and find them. Don't be a socially inept incel and stay in the house all day jerking to OF and spending all your money on fucking V-Bucks. Being like, I wish I could get some cool guns. Hey, go out and go get some, fucker. It's not that hard. This is my first milsurp I ever bought. Technical first ever bought. This is an FEG PA-63. This is a Hungarian police pistol used between the 60s all the way up to the fall of the Soviet Union. This particular model was made sometime in the 70s due to the black grip and two-tone paint scheme. I paid $200 for this pistol. I was at the right place at the right time. My buddy's dad and mom, with his stepdad, were getting divorced. He left some of his guns. Looked through what I wanted. There was a pretty nice Norinco SKS in that example. I ain't even gonna lie. It's pretty good, but I helped him fix that, whatever. I didn't really want it since, I already got an SKS and it's a Russian one. But I saw this. I found it the first time. I was like, ooh, that's cool. I really like that. It reminds me of a Walther PPK. A few months go by. I don't know if y'all ever saw the Hickok 45 video, but that's the same day I came over and helped him fix that SKS. And look through all those guns. That 38 Special, that SKS. Yeah. Anyways, a few months go by. I'm still thinking on this gun. I'm like, man, I really want that. So I'll call him up. I'm like, how much would you be willing to give that gun for? He's like, well, we kind of need some money. Don't really feel like, going to a pawn shop and go through all that shit. They're probably lowballs anyways. What do you think's best? I'm like, well, I'm not going to lowball you, but I think $200 is a fair price. That's where I bought this. I gave $200 for this. A few days ago, I did a video with him again. I did 2 short videos. Hey, y'all, it's Evan from the future. Talked to him. Want to let y'all know that we're going to do some special videos with him with some very special guns, so stay tuned for that. With him. I gave him $200 for this gun. These guns go for about $300 to $350 on the market, so he got a pretty good deal out of it. He gave him the money for it. I love this gun. I got a matching holster and a secondary magazine for this gun. I don't know where in hell you'll find another magazine for this. Trust me, I've searched. Can't find one. Serials to the gun match, but unfortunately, the magazine does not have any matching serial, and neither does the black one. But it's all good. I love this gun to death. And oh yeah, she needs a little cleaning. Ugh. Old cotton block gunpowder smells not that good. I usually carry this, this is my open carry. I love this little pistol. Shoots nice. It's got a really, really harsh double action on it, but single action is just crispy. It's a little hard to conceal carry because, if you look at your grips here, yes, this gun's unloaded. If you look at your grips right here, you have your thumb rest right here and it kind of eats into your side, so that's why I just open carry it. And honestly, the aesthetic goes hard. You don't ever see this gun in movies or games, which is unfortunate, but it's pretty much just a really fancier Makarov, in my personal opinion. It's European elegance, I'd say. And yes, only gun I keep loading in my room is my pistol. It's the only one. But Evan, you're 18. How can you legally own a pistol? By a private sale. At least in my state, I can do it via private sale. Another thing I'll add on to that, if you want to start getting into guns in general, you can do black powder as well. Black powder is exempt from federal, so long as you're 18. I literally, first day, the day I got told I got my job, I went out and bought a fucking black powder pistol. 1858 Remington. I did a video on it. Was it worth it? But I still own it nonetheless, and the aesthetic goes hard with the big iron. Tell you another one. Local pawn shops. Local pawn shops have got good deals too. That's where this comes in. I literally bought this over a week ago. This is a Yugoslav refurbished K98. This is all German. All German, but, you know, after the Germans fled the Eastern Front and surplus lying around, some of the guns were broke, slammed them together, and they made these. This is an all-German gun, pretty much. As you can see, it's still got the Yugoslav mark on top. Here's a Waffen Eagle right here in the back end of the boat. There's a swastika right here on the boat's front of the boat sleeve. Has a little bit of feeding issues, but since I completely took it apart again and, you know, cleaned the rear lug and the two locking lugs in the front, cleaned the insides out of all the cosmoline, it's just, ooh, butter, man. I mean, just, I can see why people become wereabouts. But yes, this gun's also empty, in case you want to know. But yeah, I bought this at a pawn shop. It was on there for $400. I asked them, how long has this been in here? Oh, it's been here for about 2 days. Really? I was originally going to buy a 1895 style Monlifter. I'll put that picture up. And they wanted $200 for that gun. I really wanted that Steyr because I've always wanted a straight pullback rifle, especially a Swiss K31. I would love a K31. But yeah, this is my start to my milsurp collection. I bought this for $400. Fair fucking price. Because I was like, I think it's a Turkish Mauser because they're going for about $400 right now, you know. Turkish Mauser, one of them Chilean Mausers, you know. Common surplus still coming in, you know. I mean, you know, it's probably going to be subpar, maybe for RTI. I mean, I'm getting a sling, bayonet, and stripper clips for it soon. So maybe I might make a video with that. Y'all want that? Yes. This gun, I gave $400 for it. Did some online searching. These guns can go for about $800. So I pretty much more or less made double my money buying this. I don't ever plan on selling it. It's probably going to be a hunting rifle. My hunting rifle, I'm not sporterizing it. So, there's another avenue. Go to local pawn shops and you'll find deals just like this all the time. You know, not every pawn shop is going to be fair. For example, there's one in Russellville I went to, and they had a Pieta Uberti 1861 Navy replica. You know, had like the ships and stuff on it. I was like, ooh, that's cool. How much is that? $400. $400 for a replica black powder pistol. Yeah. You'll sometimes find bad deals like that. Another pawn shop I went to, they had a Mauser like this, but it was a Spanish Mauser. It was sportered. It used to take 7mm Mauser, but they rechambered the 308. No thanks, compadre. I'm good on that. You know, original configuration, sure, you can go full asking price. Like this one's got its dents and scratches. It's not full original. I could probably easily get $600 out of this gun. If I put it online today, someone at the end of the day would be calling asking $600 for it. I saw this with me and my friends. I looked at that. I was like, that's original configuration. They probably want $600-700 for it. I look at the price tag. It says $400. I'm like, ooh. Oh, now that's an investment right there. And my dumbass didn't look at the top of the receiver at the time. But now I know. And I know I got a really good deal. So, I still love this fucking gun. And finally, what some people that know me personally have been waiting for. This is my technical first milsurp rifle I ever got. Got for my 16th birthday. I had a choice between this gun and a beautiful 1970s Marlin 336 and 3030. I picked this one because it had AK style mag. This is my 53 Russian Tula SKS. Most SKSs have chrome bolts. This one has been refurbished at some point in its military life. And then it came to the States, I assume, sometime in the 90s. My great-grandpa got a hold of it. Wanted to give me a good rifle for my 16th birthday, so I got this. This is not the original stock. The original stock was a black Monte Carlo comb stock. I'll probably put a JPEG picture somewhere on this video. Yes, this gun so far is in its Sigma variant. I put a Fab Defense stock on it. People were like, that's disgusting. How can you do that? It was already sporter when I got it. It has the original bayonet screw. I got that somewhere. I took it out because it was loose. It didn't come with the cleaning rod, bayonet, original internal magazine, or original stock. I did all this myself. It's all parts my matching SKS, thankfully. I've done no metal work on it. I've just used it and shoot it. I clean it vigorously. It's one of my favorite guns I own. And whenever I get, my actual tactical rifle that I'm thinking about buying, I got 3 ideas of tactical rifle. A good built AR, effing foul, or a bullpup that takes 5.56 with AR mags. That's exactly what I'm thinking for my tactical gun. I'm not so sure on AKs, I pretty much own one. Of course, your boy's gotta be running the FMJs in it. And I don't keep this one loaded because, SKSs are known to go off because they got the free-floating firing pin in them. And I'm not dumb enough not to do that. But, it's the SKS for now, it's the gang shit. But, yeah. This came from family. You can look at other family. I got some family that one of them's got I think it's a Spanish 7mm that's been sported as well. It's still original. It's been beat to shit back and forth. It's not the original stock. They took the front post side off. Luckily, they didn't drill it for a fucking scope at least. So, it's still salvageable. But, And then another one's got an M30 carbine. I would really like to see it and see what the markings on it are. The deals are there. You have to search for them. So, whether you buy from a friend, buy from your local pawn shop, or ask family what they have, you can find just about anything, Online is not the best place to look for guns. I've tried it myself, and I'm always like, damn, these deals are unrealistic. So, go out there and go find these deals yourself. Get off your couch, go get your driver's license, and go get it. They exist. They really do. And sometimes you might have to put some money into it as well. You can't just be a little bitch and be like, oh, I get that. But yeah, they exist. You just have to go out and find them. But anyways, this has been the video. I just wanted to add a little to that, show my collection off because I feel like it. And you can find these deals anywhere.